Brian King, UK Flowing TV. Series 6 of the lockdown interviews. Today I'm with Salih Buzdag. Sal, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Brian. How are you?
Not so bad, mate, not so bad. Where are you from, Sal? London way, aren't you?
London, North London,
Whereabouts?
Tottenham.
Are you coping with this lockdown, Sal? Are you managing?
To be honest, I'm enjoying it. I'm doing a few bits and bobs in the office and in the unit, nothing too major. So I'm enjoying it. Um, uh, I've just been having some knee pains. Funny enough, seeing as that I'm not working, seems like they need to be warmed up again. But other than that, it's been all good.
When
Family time.
when did you down tools? When did you stop working?
I think it was as soon as the lockdown was established.
I think that
I
was
think it
was it something like the 31st of March?
Yeah, it was like a week in. I done it was an empty property, and I done that, and then that was it.
Yeah,
Since then, I just
I did a week after the lockdown. I did a week. So. Where does most of your work come from, Sal? Do you work for somebody, or is it all your own?
currently I work for myself, but I do have a few firms that I work for. Um, uh, a couple months prior to today, I was working for a big firm, and I've been working for them for a few years now. But I'm focusing on my own work right now. As soon as this lockdown finishes, hopefully I can start pushing out more work of my own and start easing off the tools a bit.
Right. What will you do? Like kind of split it where you'll do a couple of days for the company and then a couple of days for yourself, things like that. Build it up like that.
To be honest, right now I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but my vision is to just work for myself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably the most wise thing to do.
And what are you doing for income while you're off? Are you getting paid off anybody, or are you self-employed like me, receiving nothing?
Yeah, I mean, at the moment I'm just pinching out the piggy bank.
Yeah. There we go.
So other than that, I'm just taking it easy, mate. Just taking it easy. I'm not really spending much. I'm just at home with the family, playing with the kids, watching a few Disney movies, and that's about it, really.
Precious memories, Sal. Precious memories.
I'm telling you, it's something different.
I see also on social media doing quite a bit of like the carpet art and things like that. What have you been doing with that?
To be honest, I've seen a few boys do some carpet art, do some pictures, portraits, designs, and obviously I'm bored. I'm at home. I do miss fitting and installing, so I thought I'll give it a go. So I started off with like a little line, only a few bits and bobs to test the waters, and I kind of understood the method, and it looked good. I liked it. So then I upped the scale, and then I went on to more. There's a Biggie Smalls one and Ray Charles one, and yeah, man, it was all right. But that's it for now.
It's been popular with the LVT, but I don't. It's a bit different in carpet, isn't it? It looks. I like the look of it in carpet.
Yeah, I mean, in carpet, the thing is, if you want to go very detailed and you want to do a nice design and there's a lot of fine detail in it, you got to go big. Whereas LVT, you can kind of, because carpet would just disappear in your hand if you start cutting little strips. So it's enjoyable. It's a challenge. It's a challenge, especially the drawing part. But
Uh,
other than that, it's cool.
for anybody who wants to try it, can you tell us how you do it? Your method?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my method is you can use template paper, you can use whatever you want. I just use cushion back vinyl, very cheap cushion back vinyl. I draw it on there. So I've got my picture, I cut it out, and then I just transfer the necessary bits onto the carpet and swap like a puzzle. And then that cushion back vinyl, I can roll it up, and if I need to ever do that again, if a customer or anyone requires that same image, I've still got it. So I can just roll it back out and start again. That's the benefit with cushion back flooring.
And how do you fix it together? Do you use hot melt and scrim or heat seam?
To be honest, I've been a bit lazy. I've been using I've been using a heat seam because my hot melt gun it just doesn't let enough out. We've had this conversation. It just doesn't let enough out, so I just scrapped that idea and I just bit of heat seam tape, or I might peel a bit of backing off another carpet and just copy that's the whole lot.
Right. What do you mainly fit, Sal?
I fit carpets. I specialize in carpets. I enjoy carpets. So yeah, carpets. I can fit LVT. I'm not the greatest at it, but I have given it a go, and I've understood the method fairly to a certain extent. Cushion back vinyl, the likes of that, but my speciality is in carpets.
Same with me. I like carpets and vinyls. LVT bores me. I don't know why. I just don't like doing it. Same with laminate. I do laminate, but I prefer to do carpet than anything.
Yeah, laminate's messy.
Who do you work with, Sal, day to day? Do you have somebody you work with, an apprentice or like a work buddy?
I have my brother-in-law. He started off me. We started with me from scratch. He didn't know anything, and I can't call him an apprentice anymore because he's up there now. Everything that I've known and learned in institutes and flooring academies, he's just taken it all off me. So he's fortunate in that respect.
Right. I see sometimes you team up with Russ Lamerton. Did you like? Obviously, you live close by to him, and we're working with him. Just share tips and different fitting methods. Because like Russ is a good lad, isn't he?
Russ is close to me. We chat daily. And when he's got a job that's a bit intricate and he's like, you know what, give me a hand on it. Or when I've got a job that's a bit intricate maybe and he needs a guy that can competently just work on his own, we'll just team up. Other than that, we're not really working together like that, but we'll do a few jobs together.
Just help each other out.
Yeah, literally just to help each other out and get it done.
How did you get into the industry, Sal?
I just remember around 10 years ago I never had a job. And then someone was offering me a driving job. And I think he was paying me like £30 a day. I said, all right. And then I just started delivering carpets. And then I saw him hammering down the grippers. I just thought, let me help out. From then, domino effect. I just took it all on. And then, yeah, that's me now.
Yeah. 10 years, you've been in the game 10 years.
Give or take, yeah, I would say.
Would you recommend flooring as a trade to enter into? Do you know, for someday a youngster leaving school?
I would recommend it I recommend someone to enter carpets as long as they go by the correct method, institutes, training academies, because the trade right now is just going downhill with a load of carpet fitters, DIY fitters. So it's just very difficult to bring a quote out and do the job properly when you've got Tom, Dick, and Harry over there selling it the whole surface for peanuts.
Yeah.
So I would recommend it.
What are your views on the social media groups and forums? Because you're quite popular on, like, lively on a few of those, aren't you?
I mean, yeah, you can have a laugh on them. There's a few idiots. That's just normal. But you can have a laugh. They do. The people that I generally chat to help out a lot. So there is a lot of tips out there, benefits, and it's helped me a lot. John Wright, Byron, Rob Harper, all of these individuals. There's many more. So don't get your name. There's many more that's helped me in the years on social media. And if it wasn't for social media, I would never have really met these guys. So I can't knock it.
Yeah.
What do you like about the industry, Sal?
What I like about the industry is the satisfaction you get when you've completed a job.
Yeah.
And I mean like a nice bespoke job. You can relate to that. When you do a nice body and border on a massive HSL and you look back at it and think, wow, that is the satisfaction that drives me.
And what do you dislike about the industry?
what I dislike about the industry is that there's a lot of cheap carpet fitters, and that in result just has a bad impact on us. It's hard to quote. It's hard to give a quote. But
Anybody can be a carpet fitter.
and that's the thing. There's master fitters out there, and there's carpet fitters out there, and there's cowboys out there, and it's very difficult for someone to provide a service and give a quote accordingly without someone else beating them to it. That's the problem.
What a lot don't realise is it's us what makes the end product look good. It's all right selling a carpet and working in the showroom. We make it actually look good, the finished product.
Yeah, and it's not just to look good. It's the whole fact that it's gonna last longer. There's a lot of people that they're just installing it in just an incorrect way, and the carpet's lifespan is just down the drain.
Yeah. So you're on Ramadan. How hard is it when you're working? I remember last year, I think it was really hot weather, and you were struggling because you couldn't drink. So you know what I mean. On Ramadan and working, you know what I mean, because you can't eat or drink anything until sunset. So how hard is that when working?
Was I chatting to you last year in Ramadan?
Yeah. I remember you was struggling because you couldn't drink, and the weather was really hot.
It killed me. Last year was probably the worst. It was not worse. I wouldn't say worse. I would say the hardest year I've ever had. It's not the food. It's the thirst. Especially when you're in a 6x5 loft upstairs. It's very, very, very difficult. Right now, it's easy. I have no worries now. I'm not dehydrated. I'm not hungry. You can get bored. So it's good. I need to lose the belly, man. The belly's problem. So Ramadan's going to help me.
I think everybody you speak to will agree with you, me and all.
You need to start fasting.
Sal, what are your views on training and like trade associations? Because at the minute there's a bit of mixed views on it all, and it's a bit of a popular topic at the minute. So what are your views on like say trade associations, training schools, and training in general?
Look, training schools and institutes, and be it floor skills, be it the NICF, be it fitter, I'm always pushing for that because I've got to where I am through that. And I would never have got to where I am if I never had training schools. I mean, you can learn how to fit a bedroom, and you can learn how to fit maybe stairs and landing, but the way that flooring schools open up your mind to do carpet art. Like, for example, the carpet art that I've done, I could never have done that if I never had a training school, because they open up your brain in so many different avenues. Yeah. And I'm not here to sell a training school or institute. It's just personal experience. It's opened my way of thinking in terms of carpet. It's just carpet, but you can do a lot with it. And that's what training schools are there for, man. Teach you the correct way and then make you excel.
It's all good, isn't it? You know what I mean? As long as they all sing from the same hymn and follow the same example. It doesn't matter where you are. It all benefits you and your business. And it's same with trade associations as well. You know what I mean? People say, oh, but it doesn't really do nothing. But it does. It's made me, you know what I mean? It's given me a good business, and it's done good for me. So it's the same for you as well.
Definitely. People knock it because they're just stuck in their ways. Yeah. They're stuck in their ways of fitting and I'll get it done. I'll do a house in a couple hours and get it done. They're just stuck in that mindset. But training schools definitely help for me personally, and I'll recommend them 100%.
Finally, Sal, what's next for you? What's your plans for the future? Because you know what I mean. You've been about, I'd say, a couple of years. I've seen your face probably about, and each month you're getting like more popular and bigger, and you're doing more things. So you know what I mean. I'd said the couple of years I have known you, you've really grown. So what ambitions and plans have you got for the future? Because I'm sure you will do them.
To be honest, it's in the pipelines of I'm trying to establish my my company, Trim and Tuck Carpets, but everything's been in the pipelines, and I was very close to launching, and then this coronavirus just hit us. So I'm kind of on hold now until this period hopefully blows over and we can get back to a normal lifestyle, which is safe. So I'm just in the unit, sorting out the unit, sorting out the admin side of things, the websites, the sample books, and just trying to organize all that. That is my future. I can say it now because it's going to be established hopefully. I've been working on it for probably coming up to a year. That's including the whole meetings here and there. So that is my future. Trying to just ease off the tools and get others to maybe train a few people and get others to start fitting. My knees hurt, right?
You've been in it 10 years.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway, Sal, I'm sure you'll achieve what you're aiming for, and good luck with it. And thanks for your time, and cheers for speaking to us.
It's been a pleasure, my man. It's been a pleasure.
All right, speak to you later, Sal. Cheers, mate.
Take care, Ryan.
Yeah.